Good morning. Welcome back to an absolutely beautiful Dower House Farms this morning. Cattle grazing, lovely green pastures, nothing ever goes wrong. All our grazing management is absolutely 100% all the time. Yeah, looks worse than it is. Yeah, that's the difference that one day's rain makes this time of the year now to bulls. If you can see it, hold on. See the top paddock? Perfect. Grazed down to the T. One night's rain. And that's actually much worse than it looks, to be honest. That's only dirty. If we get one shower rain out, that should be perfect. So I was using strip wires just to try and tighten them up a bit, but they keep knocking it. I must get Fong to have a look up here maybe tomorrow. The power doesn't seem to be great for some reason. Usually it's very good up here, so there must be a wire earthing somewhere or something like that. Fong is our fencing manager. He's the dinger and all that stuff. So, well, it's a beautiful morning now. Well, there is a cloud in the sky, but it's just absolutely 14 degrees, lovely fresh breeze. If it was raining now and I came up and I saw that, I'd be cranky out, but sure, you couldn't be cranky in the morning like this morning. It is beautiful. While I have you now, please like and subscribe. I'm going to keep the channel growing away as quick and as fast as we can. And share it on your social media channels. Might just, you all obviously have a lot of friends that aren't involved in farming, and it'll get out to them what goes on the farm and the challenges we face and the benefits we bring to the environment and food security, etc, etc, etc. So like and subscribe. It's funny, I've seen on loads of different social media channels there the last few days, like, go back to COVID, we were essential. Every food security was a major issue. There was no bread on the shelves. The price of grain went through the roof. The port in Odessa in Ukraine was closed down. There was no grain coming out of there. There was going to be huge grain shortages all over the world. Farmers then became really important. The public, everyone was on our side, and then everything went back to normal and we're completely forgotten about again. Now I don't think, thankfully, I think due to a lot of good work by a lot of farmers on social media, I think there's a far brighter, not including myself, there's a far brighter picture being portrayed now of what goes on in farms. I think people are getting a chance to see inside the farm gate without it being shoved down their throat. They have the option to go onto YouTube or go onto Instagram or go onto TikTok and see what happens. And I think the majority of people are impressed by it. And I think it's definitely, it has helped farming and, what would I say, the image that farming is being portrayed in. So, and look, that's the reason I started this in the first place, was to try and, it was more so to try and stimulate the, what am I going to say, the mood of farmers, because I just thought we were after a couple of very hard years, weather, prices, etc, 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 and the mood was really low, and I think a lot of people were falling out of love with farming, but I think that is reversed now. We're after a relatively short winter, prices are good, and I think people are fairly upbeat, so that's great, and hopefully it stays that way. And hopefully you enjoyed watching my channel while things weren't going so great. Just out checking cattle here. This is a fresh reseed last year, but the cattle only came out of here yesterday. No lie. Growth is really starting to drive on now in East Cork, which is great. We haven't had a good growth this spring in a long time. Our beans are in the ground, they're starting to come up. We have to get them rolled down pre-merge this week. I will pre-merge ahead of rolling. By that I mean I won't let not getting it rolled stop me from pre-merging it, because pre-merge is the only gig in town when it comes to weed control in beans, so that has to be done. And our seedbed was fairly fine and firm, so and it's after a bit of rain now to squeeze it down again, so I wouldn't say I would really. I'd love to get it rolled before I pre-merge it, but if I don't, I'd be pre-merging it anyway. That's what I'd say. So these boys went into this paddock yesterday. They'll get today out of it now. These are only 30-acre paddocks on this farm. We need to do a little bit of work around group size and paddock size, just to sort of unify it on the farm. We have a lot of different size paddocks, and it sort of end up with a lot of different size groups. So just to sort of try and streamline it a little bit. My aim is to get to every group between 50 and 55. Between 50 and 55 cattle, all 2-acre paddocks, and that would sort of work fairly well then. Just after thinking of another job that needs to be done here now. These straightening up these stakes. That's the one thing about these old plastic stakes. They'll be grazing around them and they knock them out. But once you have a good shock, it's fine. These seeds were never sprayed, so I'm going to have to go in and spray them now this week. So hopefully get them all grazed this week nearly. See if I get them all grazed now this week. I'll be tight on grass then into April. What I might do, I'll probably have to split it. There's 3 fields. Try and get this field grazed this week and get it sprayed. Then do the next one, then do the next one the week after. The problem with that is we're spraying a lot of cereals obviously at the moment, so, and the spray that's going on this would kill cereals, would it? I don't know, I'd have to check that out, but then the sprayer would need a good wash out after it, so I need the sun cap today. It's so warm. It is roasting, literally like early summer hot. Love it. I don't know, can you pick them up on the camera now? But there's actually flies like flying around the cattle. Can you see them? That's how warm it is today on the 7th of March. Have all the feeding done here now. These I should have this gone there by the time I'm doing the jobs this evening, and I'll top them up with a bit of maize then. They're not up onto the full diet yet, so really nice high dry matter diet for them. Maize, silage, maize meal, barley, soya hulls and beet, and their complements of vitamins and minerals. Yeast, buffer, bit of lime, everything they need to get big and fat. There's a new group cattle coming out today, or a couple, don't know, there's only a few of them, but just have a bit of maize out for them. They can have that when they get here. Calves finished now. All them calves are after being in the feeder, and this is what we do. It's not ideal now, but this is what we do for the last group. So we just put a pallet there so they can come in here, that group, and these ones can come in there. So we'll vaccinate them now tomorrow and leave them all together. So it's not ideal, but this is the one time where we get caught for training them. But I know they'll figure it out, hopefully. Just back in the yard now after being at the races all day. I gave these this pen of calves, the training pen, 3 stations there now for an hour or 2. And Dad'll move it over there this evening before he goes to bed. So the big group will have 2 stations again, and they'll be back to 1. They'll all be after being fed. And this pen here I have 1 station, so it's a bit of a nuisance there just for it, but it's only today and tomorrow now. And we'll vaccinate them 30 and put them all in. They'll be, all the pens will be full then. That's what you love to see now. They're in super form now. That is the job. They're growing too. They're getting big now. Most important job of the week, put Mam's bin up to the road. That wouldn't be done now, there'd be war. Now, that's the last job of the day done. Silage pushed into these boys. Hopefully now these are going to be going out tomorrow, possibly. I'm going to do a grass walk on all the farms now tomorrow before I go letting them out, just to be sure that I have enough grass. The last thing you want to do is sort of run out of grass there around the 20th of March. So we're nearly that now. How do we 10th of March? Look, we probably should be alright, but look, I'm going to do the walks anyway just to see exactly. So and we've horses schooling tomorrow, and yeah, there's loads on for the week, and of course we've Cheltenham races. So we'll have to watch a few of them. We'll record them most days, but I might watch a few of them someday. So yeah, that's it now for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a million for watching. Please like and subscribe. Share these videos. Any comments, put them below. All the comments help as well. I always try and reply to them all if I can. So yeah, it's all positive feedback we get, and we appreciate it. Very rarely, if ever, I get a negative comment on YouTube. The odd one on TikTok, but should we take no notice of them? But anyway, thanks a million for watching. See you again tomorrow for more House Farms.